Think about this for a moment. This is in Matthew's gospel, but in Matthew's gospel, the Magi, the wise men from the east, 2 years after Jesus is born, they go to Jerusalem and they inquire about the rumors of the birth of the Jewish Messiah. They've been led there by a star, a miraculous star, a marvelous star that was created by God to guide them and lead them. And so they ask Herod where the King of the Jews is to be born. They're asking the King of the Jews where the King of the Jews is to be born. So he calls in the religious leaders, and the religious leaders tell him, in Bethlehem. They quote Micah chapter 5, verse 2. And you know, the thing that's stunning is Herod didn't even go to Jerusalem to examine or explore the rumors about the birth of the King of the Jews. His schedule was too busy. His daytimer too full. His calendar too packed. He didn't have time for him. Even to travel 5 miles to find out if the King of the Jews was actually alive. What's even more stunning is the indifference of the religious leaders. They hear that the rumor is spread all the way to the east to these Persian astrologers, these wise men, that the King of the Jews had been born. They announce that he's going to be born in Bethlehem. The religious leaders do. They're so spiritually indifferent, they're not even going to make the journey. They're not even going to go the 5 miles. They're not even going to get on horseback or go by foot. One is too busy, the other is too indifferent. It's shocking. And then the inn, whatever it may have been, some ancient type of place, there's not room for him in the inn. It foreshadows his entire life. It's a foreboding announcement that the world will not find a place for Jesus except on a cross. He's going to say a little bit later, the foxes have holes, the birds of the air have their nests, the Son of Man has no place to lay his head. Herod's too busy. The religious leaders are too indifferent. And the world's just too full. Our hearts are too full. Our lives are too busy to find a place for King Jesus. You know, we can find ourselves somewhere in that triad, probably. Probably we're more akin to the religious leaders than to Herod or to the world that never found a place for him except a cross. Our indifference is seen by our choices. Our indifference is seen by our lack of intentionality with the way that we live our lives for God's glory. We get all discombobulated about the things that really matter in life, the things that are of utmost importance. There's no room in the inn, and I don't have room for you right now. It's up and running every day. But you know what? We're doing religious things, and so these religious things are just going to have to satisfy him for this season of my life. I'm singing in the choir, I'm teaching a BFG, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but there is an obvious, evident lack of intentional passion and a heart for him, where everything else is of second importance to the importance of worshiping him and loving him for who he is and what he's done. He will not take our service as a replacement for our love. Our service doesn't equate our love, because we can serve by merely punching the buttons. Love takes intentionality and thought.